right. Look, we're in Cleveland. We know what we got to talk about heading into San Diego next week, guys. All right, you ready? Who should start at quarterback next week for the Cleveland Browns? Chris Fedor.
I'm going to say Josh McCown still. He's the starting quarterback. He's the guy that the Browns named the starting quarterback. They planned 4 months for him to be the starting quarterback, and I still don't think Johnny Manziel did enough in that game against Tennessee to take that job, and that's his responsibility as a backup. And the other thing is, I'm a little bit nervous about putting Johnny Manziel, a young 22-year-old quarterback, into this situation behind that offensive line with very little in terms of playmakers, with very little in terms of the running game, with not enough defense where he has to think, hey, man, I got to go out and score 20. Maybe I got to go out and score 28. Johnny Manziel has a chance, and I think it's a small chance, but there's still a chance that he's the Browns' future at quarterback. So I'm not going to risk that, and I'm not going to potentially ruin him in this kind of situation. I'd rather do that with Josh McCown, who's got no future in this organization.
But Michael, things might be worse down the road when injuries start to pile up.
What does everybody say? It can't get any worse. I don't like that. People say, yeah, it can. It can get any worse. Let's bring a little levity to this, Dan. We can go re-sign Joshua Cribbs, give him a shot. Terrell Pryor is still out there looking for a football team. You know, you could run read option with him if you like. So, you know, these are ways the Browns could go. But, no, I'm with you. Look, you got to stay with Josh McCown because, again, this is the road you wanted to go down. When you went out the last few years, and people don't equate this, but I think it's telling. Look, when you go out the last few years, Ray Farmer, and you bring in the likes of Dante Whitner and Carlos Dansby and go get Randy Starks this year, you're saying we're going to get these guys on the wrong side of 30 because we want to win now, and we want to put this out there that we're about. Well, listen, if that's what you're doing, and you made the determination to Josh McCown, then you got to stick with Josh McCown and continue to have him quarterback the football team. Last week I said Manziel, but again, because I thought that's what they would do. But I really thought Pettin would go to him last week. He's not going to. Josh McCown's his guy, so you stay with him.
Bud,
I'm going with all three: Fedor, Reghi, and McCown. And listen. I keep hearing that there was no energy in that place yesterday, and it was because Johnny wasn't allowed to bring the momentum from the Tennessee game into this. There's a reason why when this team wins the toss, they defer. It's because they think they have a good defense and they want the ball in the second half. They got their allegedly good defense on the field and got driven down and were lucky to hold them to a field goal. They're the ones that had a chance to create the energy. You can't pin this one on the starting quarterback. There'll be others you can, by the way.